Yo, what's up, everyone? Crypto Henry here. And before going to the gym, I want to make a very quick and very important update on the Binance Bridge hack. Probably, as you know by now, the Binance Bridge was compromised, and the hacker managed to move like 500 something million dollars worth of funds, making this attack one of the biggest in the blockchain history. But it may not be as bad as it seems because there are some actions that the community is taking. They have halted the Binance Smart Chain, which is kind of good and bad. There is a the bad thing is that this shows that blockchains like the Binance Smart Chain are somehow centralized. There are like 20 something validators, and they literally grab the phone and call those validators and tell them to suspend the blockchain. And because there are only 20 something and they know the contacts of these validators, they can call them and actually tell them to stop the blockchain. While like blockchains like the Ethereum blockchain or Bitcoin that are totally decentralized, it will be totally impossible to do this. But Binance Smart Chain, they can do this. And another thing I want to say is that most of the attacks that we see are on the blockchain space, they are bridges. The weakest link on the blockchain is a bridge between two blockchains. Usually, blockchains itself are very secure. Generally speaking, Binance Smart Chain is very secure. Bitcoin is super secure. Ethereum is super secure. All these other blockchains are very secure. But most of, or probably all the attacks that we see here, all these exploits, where we have over a total of $2 billion in total being exploited just this year, are exploits related to bridges. Usually, a bridge is a network, a small network of relayer nodes that bridge from one chain to the other chain, from source chain to destination chain. And these bridges are the weakest link because they are never as secure as the origin and destination chain, right? Origin and destination chain, you have very strong validators, very distributed, decentralized validator systems, while bridges are usually quite centralized. So what seems that happens today or yesterday with the Binance Smart Chain bridge was that there was a message verification in the validators. Basically, the attacker registered as a validator in the Binance Smart Chain bridge, so he became a validator and then faked some kind of message to trick the other validators that he was doing a legit bridging operation, and actually he was just bridging with fake funds, and he managed to pull out this attack. So what was exploited was the Binance bridge, and the attacker immediately started to bridge to other chains, right? He started to bridge to Ethereum, to Phantom, Avalanche, Arbitrum, Polygon, Optimism, and have here some remaining. And from there, he started to get loans to distribute to other wallets and so on. Actually, we can go to DBank and check the wallets that he has used, he or she or they or them have used to do this exploit. This wallet controls at the moment $541 million. But the good thing is that we love decentralization, but in moments like this, a little bit of centralization actually helps. So what we have at the moment is that we have a number of entities in the ecosystem that are freezing some of the funds, and I'm going to show you how is this happening in a moment. But as you can see here, basically the assets that the person has been bridging to other networks are distributed on the Ethereum network, $53 million. Binance Smart Chain, $430 million. Polygon, $400,000. Phantom, 48 million. You have 3 million on Avalanche, 4 million on Arbitrum, and 1 million on Optimism. And if you actually also check the address on the Binance Smart Chain scan, the block explorer, you can also basically check here all the tokens and everything about this wallet. The good thing is that at least everything is super transparent, so we can see the same address on Ethereum, the same address on Polygon, and the address on Arbitrum. And you can check basically the assets that are there, and same on Phantom. Now, What is Binance doing to solve this? Okay, so we have announced 1 hour ago or so that the Binance Smart Chain have resumed. So the 26 validators started to work again, and the transactions on the Binance Smart Chain are resumed, and they are basically going to use governance, on-chain governance, and going to ask the community what should they do. Should they freeze or not freeze the hacked funds? Whether to use BNB Autoburn to cover the remaining hacked funds or not, a white hat program for future bugs found, 1 million for each significant bug found. They should definitely already have this. Every bridge should have at least a bug bounty program with at least $1 million. And a bounty for catching the hackers up to 10% of the recovered funds. So basically, they are going to ask the community, should we freeze the funds or not? But part of the funds are actually already on the way of being frozen. Let me share with you. You can check here by on Dune Analytics. We can see that this month, or okay, actually, you can check here this data down here. You can see here that USDT Tether today or yesterday, depending on your location, already froze a number of wallets. So all these wallets are frozen. And USDC also froze one wallet that probably is also linked to the attack. And you can basically open these and check these wallets on Etherscan, and they are already labeled as being involved in a BNB Bridge hack. So we have already millions of dollars frozen on USDT. If you didn't know, now you know that USDT, USDC are centralized, and they can basically freeze your wallets. And you can check this video up here or here, where I actually show you some additional data regarding USDT and USDC that are quite centralized. If you want decentralized solutions, you should probably go like to something like DAI or Frax. How did this impact the price? Let me show you here. So this was here when the attack happened, and we had a drop of total maybe around close to 6% drop. In the meantime, the market recovered, but for the day, BNB token is down 4.2%. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Probably they are going to freeze those funds, and I believe that CZ is going to do something about this. So I'm not too concerned about the price impact for the BNB token. They will make some burning and all that stuff. And by the way, like no individual lost money in this, right? The bridge itself was attacked. Maybe those pools in the bridge were attacked, but no individual itself, no individual wallets, that's what I mean, were attacked. Okay, guys, let me know what you think. Is it good that we have a little bit of centralization, and so that we can freeze these wallets, or is this a bad thing? Should we now use the on-chain governance? Should we have Binance and BNB chain asking the community, should we freeze the funds or not, or should they just leave it because blockchains are supposed to be immutable, right? Let me know what you think. If you like the video, give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you later.